What's up, everybody? I'm Shade. Welcome back to Career Mode with Chelsea, episode 33. And remember last episode, we decided to make a lot of transfers and to list a lot of players. And to this episode, we actually continue. You saw we were going into the match, but then we have second thoughts and we go in the teammate lineup thingy, and we list all of our wing backs. And why? Because we have a switch of formation. We switched to the 3-5-2, so of course we only need three center backs. We don't need any right and left backs, and that is a very drastic change. And as you know, I'm a big fan of the 4-2-3-1, but I decided that for the last season that we go all out, as I always say. We are going to go on an extremely offensive, extremely attacking formation that is the 3-5-2. It's going to take a little bit to getting used to, and of course, it's a formation that is very prone to counterattacks. Very nice goal by Hazard there, by the way. But it is very prone to counterattacks, and we have to the three defenders that you do have, not only do they have to be fast and good, but they also have to have good work rates. That means that somebody like David Luiz, they have I want to say high attacking work rate. I'm not sure, but it's at least a medium. I know that for sure. But the David Luiz will always get lost in no man's land. He will be higher on the pitch than the strikers, and then on the counter attacks, you'll probably have a confused striker in the defensive spot. So you have to pick your defenders wisely in 3-5-2 is what I'm trying to say. But because of all these drastic big changes that I have to kind of rush into for the last season, somebody commented that it was obviously a new viewer, probably haven't seen my episodes before, but he was like, "You ruined Chelsea," and although it's like a hate comment, like that's not constructive criticism at all. That's just kind of being trying to be a dick. But I kind of feel the same way sometimes, like especially with all the big changes I make in such a short time. By the way, Real Madrid offer for Hazard. I put in it at like 60 million, which is a lot more than we even paid for Neymar. We'll see if they accept. And but yeah, back to the big changes and me ruining Chelsea. I told you, I kind of most of the time I feel like I am too, but I just kind of I see it as fast forwarding a lot of seasons. So because I'm only playing one more, I want to make as big as and as many changes that I can in such a short time, and for it to give the feel of a lot of season has passed, and the team is so different now than it was when we started. But of course, that it will feel like I kind of ruined the spirit of Chelsea, especially with changing the formation. It's something I kind of was hating myself when I pressed the button to do it. But I know why we did it. We have to be a lot more attacking minded now, and especially with all the players. This is one of the reasons that I did do it, because we have a lot of attacking players now. We are offering, and we will get Aubameyang. We already bought Muriel. We will have Hulk on the right mid, Bale on the left mid. Of course, Real Madrid, if they buy Hazard, then that is one more player that we cannot use anymore, and one more player that feeds into the whole I ruined Chelsea thing. Actually, when I counter offered for Hazard, I was just kind of going for it, like if they are really willing to offer that much money. But I really doubted. But Real Madrid were actually very serious about buying Hazard. You'll see after this match. Oh, by the way, only two matches this episode. Not for any particular reason, but just that I really didn't know. When I added the video files to my editor, I was like, why is there only two matches? Like, I didn't know. When I was recording, I was certain that I recorded three matches. So my bad on that. I really messed up. But there we actually try to finalize, yeah, the deal with Aubameyang. Of course, an absolute beast. We'll probably play him as a striker alongside Muriel, and then at center forward, I don't know who we should play. But we also offer for Dede. Of course, people that play Ultimate Team will know Dede. He's an absolute monster. He's a rock of a defender. He's so good at heading. Of course, he's a cheap Brazilian on Ultimate Team. He's a growing star in career mode. So only 25, 81 rated, but he's just good. He's fast as well. He's strong, tall, and good tackler, and also good work rates, of course. Yeah. A lot of players that we have, Lampard, we probably won't end up selling. I think I listed him just because it will, like, of course, in real life, like before Mourinho was said to come back to Chelsea, Lampard was basically given the boot, and that was kind of disrespectful because he's an absolute Chelsea legend. But the way I see it in my career mode, like, he's too low. His stats are always decreasing because he's old, and that's how FIFA career mode works. But so I cannot really play him. But I don't really want him to like waste himself, get old in the reserves. So the way I see it happening is that, like, I sell him to like a lower club where he actually gets playtime, kind of like Drogba. So he can actually end his career still playing football and not just being benched. But yeah, that's been this episode of career mode. A lot more to come, and I really want to rush through the end of this season so I can start my final season, and you can actually see all the changes I have in mind for it. But I do hope you enjoyed. If you did, do leave a like. If you think I'm ruining Chelsea, I'm sorry. But I've been Shay. Thank you for watching.